Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. I'm DMK Chalky, and this is the DSC Mini GT3 Endurance League. Called Mini because, you know, it's only a mini endurance. It's only a 30-minute race. It's a 10-minute quali followed by said race. But this is round 2. Now, I do believe there are a couple of newer drivers, but we are missing a couple of from the week before. So again, without further ado, let's get straight into it, shall we? And yeah, let's see what treats are in store for us today. So we'll sort out a couple of things again, because evidently I don't learn from my first mistakes. Right, so there we go. Look, we do learn, because I've nicked my son's PlayStation pad. You see, so my square button works tonight, so I can flick through the camera angles. Great stuff. Right, so again, once again, time and time again, we got Mad Hatter sitting on pole in his BMW M6. There's really not much else I can say about this guy apart from he is rapid. Evidently in whatever car you put him in, GR3s, GR4s, the guy's just going to put his foot down and drive off into the distance. In second we got RCMBE2. Again, very quick driver, very quick, regardless of the machinery. He's going hammer and tongue. No, he don't mess about, this lad. We've got Sven qualifying very well in third. He's still very new to the group, so we're yet to see what he's actually made of. He's had some very good performances, he's had average performances, but we'll see. Winner of last week, we got Dazzler 67. Absolutely fantastic drive from him last week. He qualified in third or fourth. I've done the comms all of about half hour ago, still can't remember it, but managed to work his way up to first place, finished in first. Absolutely fantastic drive, congratulations. So he would be going into this race as the championship leader. In fifth we got DMK Chalky. Didn't have a great run last week. We'll see how he gets on this week. We got Cutler. Yeah, Cutler. He's in Toyota. We got Fion. Good drive last week. Slowly starting to get the grips of it. He did race with us a while back beforehand. The racecraft was a bit questionable. Again, we'll see how he gets on. I can only imagine if he's still racing, he's only going to be improving. So we'll keep an eye on him in races to come. We got Aldo. Oh, look at him with his little Scotland registration plate. Look at him right there. Look, yellow and blue one. Look, him there. Yeah, Iceman, the Flying Scotsman. He has won multiple championships in this group. Very quick driver once he's got some time to sit in his rig and practice and whatnot. Rapid. I've seen him up against some of the best. He's very quick. Waldy returning in his AMG. Didn't have the best outing last time. We'll see how he gets on this week. And Joycey in 10th. So we are 1 or 2 down. I do believe we're missing DK10 and we're missing J Inio. So who should we start with? We'll go with last week's winner. We'll begin with last week's winner. In fact, I know what happens here. I do know what happens here. I'm going to keep it a secret until the end of the race. But yeah, just to explain myself, you know, I am DMK Chalky, as you're well aware. You are on my YouTube page. Just so you know, I haven't dropped from 5th down to God knows where. But we're gonna get going. We're gonna get going. Right, here we go. Round 2, DSC GR3 Mini Endurance League. Let's have it. And there we go. There you go. Look, not my fault. It wasn't my fault. Not my fault. I'll explain later. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back just to see the start from Dazzler's point of view. Here we go. Good start from Daz. Look at that off the line. Fantastic start from Daz. Good start off from Mad Hatter. BMW first. Genesis second. Porsche third. Toyota fourth. Beyond in the Lamborghini fifth. Aldo in the Aston Martin sixth. Joycey in the Toyota seventh. Waldy in the AMG 8th, Chalky in the Nissan 9th, and Sven in the Porsche. Do apologise, mate. Just sat there on the lawn. Oh, God, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. But right, so we've got Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter pulling away from Dazzler. Not to be expected. I thought that Genesis would have been able to keep up a little bit better than that. But we are talking about Mad Hatter. Ryan, DDR Highland. I had to think about it myself. Got it. He's fantastically quick. He really is. There's not really much else you can say about him. Consistent, quick, consistently turns up for races. He's just an attribute to the group. To be fair, Daz same. In these DR3 machineries, he's showing to be a force. He's turning up every week. You can see it practicing. He's very quick at Genesis doing the Pride. He's doing the Genesis Pride. He's fantastic racing. Daz in the moment. Cutler in third. RCMB. He's sitting right behind Cutler. He's again a fantastic quick driver. It's just on tracks like this, there's quite large sections where it's quite narrow and it's quite hard to overtake. Especially when you're down on power a little bit. We know the Porsche isn't the fastest down the straight. So we'll see how he manages to get on. We got Beyond. Whoa, hang on. Got my eyes on it there, Jesus. Beyond in fifth. Got a half a second penalty. That's going to drop him back into the grasp of Aldo. Aldo's going to go past him on the straight, surely. The Aston, it's always been a relatively quick car down the straight. But, okay. I'm not sure what to make of that, to be honest with you. Hang on. Let's go back. Was that lag or was that blatant blocking? Not entirely sure, so he seems pretty sturdy there, but then he starts getting a bit out of whack there. So Aldo moves to the right. You can see him try to swerve to the left to avoid. I think that's down to lag. It looks as though it's down to lag. Hates it, but it looks like it's down to lag. Chalky is sitting behind watching the dramas in 7th, Joycey in 8th. Men in 9th, so we have lost somebody. I'm sure we had 10. We're down to 9. Okay, right, so Mad Hatter still out in front. DDR Hatter lad, he is coming up behind Sven already. Well, Sven, yeah, I'll explain what happened later. Completely, entirely my fault. Sven, look at this, look. He's not actually in the race. He knows he's not in the race. He's getting out of everybody's way. Sorry, mate. That's all I can say. I do apologise. I'll explain at the end of the comment. But so Mad Hatter out in first. Dazzler looking like he is starting to close that gap down just a little bit. And when I say just a little bit, it looks like he's closing quite a bit. That Genesis looking like it is very strong down the straights. And in the braking zones, look at that. He is right onto the back of Mad Hatter now. And then we got RCMB falling behind the top two just a little bit. Cutler falling behind RCMB just a bit. Beyond Cassidy, 5th. He falling behind in just a touch. Chalky's losing ground, but he is on the hards. Chalky is on the hard, so we will have the mediums to run at the end of the race, so we'll keep an eye on his progression. Then we've got Aldo on the hards, same sort of strategy as Chalky. Then we've got Joycey. that's not the optimal line, Joyce. I've got to be honest with you, mate. It's not. Usually you want to keep it on the grey stuff. You know what I mean? In between the white lines. Like the green stuff is a big no. We're down to 8 now. So again, I don't know who we've lost again. I don't know. Oh, Waldy's gone. Waldy has gone. Okay. Right. So back up front, Mad Hatter. Still leading the way, but Dazzler, look at Dazzler again in these GR3s in that Genesis. He is absolutely flying. Right on the back end of Mad Hatter. And he's gone fast. It's 1:19.4. Mad Hatter last lap 19.8, so he is 4 tenths that last lap quicker. RCMB 2 tenths slower than Dazzler. Dazzler is proven to be a bit of a force in these GR3s. Qualifying, he's not finishing pole on qualifying, but overall racing capability, that Genesis seems to be performing very, very well. So yeah, RCMB, a little bit of a slide there through turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Yeah. I'm not that professional. Yeah, he's in fourth. 5th, Theon Cassidy. He's falling behind a little bit more. It looks as though he's a couple of seconds behind now. Aldo gaining on Theon. After that little run it between himself and Theon, which I know you probably didn't see, but I was aware of because I am just sat behind him. Aldo is starting to gain once again. Chalky down in 7th. Gaining Aldo. I don't think he's close enough here for a move. No, he's not. No. And Theon very wide. Yeah, and 4th place, very wide. Down into 5th. He's going to lose it. Yeah, down into 6th. Is he going to lose 6th? No, he's not. He's just going to hold on. Oh, no, he runs out wide. Yeah, he's in 7th. It's Chalky up into 6th. Aldo 4th. Theon up into... No, I'm lying. Aldo 5th. Theon up into 4th. Joycey down in 8th. And a running his own race. Bless him, really. Well, the top runners are running 119s. Joycey running 27s, 26s. Oh, he's done 23. But again, I do believe he plays more iRacing than GT, so I think we'll overlook that. So Hatter, 119.5, running very well with racing. Odds are looking decent. They're not looking bad at all. We are nearly 8 minutes into racing and looking strong. We've got Daz on the mediums. His fastest lap is only 1/10 quicker than Hatter on hards. So, by the looks of it, Hatter is in the strong position. He's keeping Dazzler on the mediums behind it. At the time being, Dazzler gaining. Not going to be close enough to be able to get his nose up inside. Hatter taking that very well on them hards, taking it stronger than Daz does. Does he have a better line? Can he take it back? No. Hatter's still finding the better line and the better exit out of that second corner. And he's pulling away all through this section. Hatter. I can only assume now Daz is starting to struggle a little bit with tyre wear on that left front. And we've got RCMB. On left, same, starting to look like it's dying off a little bit. Not really losing ground, but not really making any ground on the front two either. Then we've got Theon in fourth. Theon is rear left, looking very tired. His connection doesn't look great. Can't blame him. Can't blame his driver. Between him and other drivers are fortunately can't blame the driver himself. So Theon comfortably in 4th, Aldo 5th, yeah 6th, Chalky in 7th, Joyce is down in 8th still. Hatter and Daz looking like they're going to be putting on a bit of a show all race long. We are nearly 10 minutes in, well 9.5 minutes in. Hatter, he's driving well on them socks, on them hearts. Dazzler, he's starting to struggle on their mediums, which is a surprise. I thought the Genesis was pretty good on tyres, but it looks as though Hatter goes perfect on hards. Hatter's got the upper hand on this one. He's got 5 minutes to need to start thinking about possibly pitting with the pace he's running compared to the medium runners. He could probably run the hards all race long and still end up and run on top step. He's pulling away from Daz. Daz is still having a very good race, but that pace from Hatter. This is why I refer to him, RCM. He's not in the race, he's always fine, just that little bit of extra pace. The guy's looking very confident in DR3s. He won last week, he's in second now. Hatter on the hard compared to Daz on the medium. Daz 20.7, Hatter 19.2. That's 1.5 seconds between the two of them on that last lap. Hatter just in another gear, head down, highest point is gone. RCMB 20.1. He is gaining on Daz. He is gaining on Daz. Daz found on fuel. Again, surprising. Last week he seemed to be very good on fuel. Maybe there's a chink in the Genesis armour. He is down on fuel. Mine's saying that, Hatter lad. A lot less fuel than Daz. But as it goes, RCMB absolutely. He's just got excess of fuel. He's still got half a tank. I mean, yes, he probably will still have to top up. He'll have to do a little put up whilst he's changing his tyres, but when you're talking nearly 50% compared to nearly 40, probably nearly 25, it's a huge difference. You're talking a couple of seconds. So RCMB definitely one to watch. Second stint of this race. Leon Cassidy again down on fuel compared to RCMB. Tyres looking very worn out. They are looking, that left rear is just, oh, hang on. Right, hang on. Sorry, I did say to myself after the last lot of comments, no rewind and whatnot, but that will go from Aldo. Because that looks as though Aldo definitely had the run of Theon. I don't, again, let's see if it's Lagos. So he comes into the corner, much better line, Theon runs wide, slow up the hill. Aldo right on his rear bumper. And there's a break, I don't know what. Yeah. Right, so, we're going to go from Theon. Because that, I'm not sure Lag can be blamed for that. So Theon pulls over to the right. Right. I'm assuming he's running radar, so he knows Aldo comes up to the left, and he just... Where's the telemetry? Hang on a minute. I'm not a steward. Steward. I'm not a steward. But let's just have a look at his steering input. He doesn't. No. This is so awkward. Watch his steering inputs. Yes, he doesn't keep turning as sharply as what he would do. You can't expect him to, he's going to run off track. He's still turning right. Racing incident for me. It is a racing incident for me. I mean, he's not turned in on him, he's not tried to wipe him out. It's completely... Hang on. 10 seconds after that, he's involved in something chalky. Right, so Aldo gets pushed out wide. It didn't look like he turned into him, but it's a chalky. Ffion goes out wide there. Chalky shoots up to the inside. Right, we're going to have a look at this from Ffion as well again, because that's very quick succession. Right, so he's sharp turning right. There's Chalk's there. He doesn't turn in. He doesn't turn in. He don't turn in at Chalk. So I think that's got to be put down to Lad, which is a shame because I know Chalk had 3 incidents as Ffion. But evidently, Arwang, look at, wait, there's absolutely no need, right, so you've gone down to 60 miles an hour there. Come through this, we should be flat. Taking this about, no, you touched 50 miles an hour there, why did you slow down so much? And that's caused Chalk to spin. I don't think slowing down to 50 miles an hour is low. But hey ho, we'll keep going. Joyce in 7th, Cutler in 8th. So how are we going on up from the front now that we've had about 10 minutes looking at that little shenanigan section there? We've got Mad Hatter up in first. Dazzler falling off now. Dazzler is falling off now. I don't know if he's trying to save fuel to try and go for no stop off. And Mad Hatter's just said no, I'm going to floor it until I need to pit. Or but Dazzler is falling off the pace a bit there now. And then we've got RCMB. He's coming up to a back marker in the form of 8th place. Needs to be giving up that position. 8th needs to be giving up that position. Can't be racing. 3rd place when you're 8th. Right, okay. So we've got Aldo up running very well indeed. He is running on the hards at the moment. We've got mediums in the form of RCM. We've got mediums in Dazzler. Dazzler even kicked yet? No, he hasn't. So Dazzler is saying that there. But Aldo on the hard, Chalky on the hard, the Chalky is winning right now. Joyce down in 6th, Ffion in 7th. Ffion has pitted now, so Ffion will make up 2 spots already. And yeah, right. So Mad Hatter and Daz, we're probably looking at 1.5 seconds there. Hatter maybe even a bit more. Hatter doing a fantastic job there on the racing hards. Daz's pace is dropping. His mediums are wearing out. His front left is starting to scream just a little bit in pain. Hatter still about 50% on his front left, so he's doing alright. Fuel, he's looking like he's hurting, but Dazzler's going to have to fill up as well. So I think Hatterlad might have made a fantastic call in the respect of he's jeopardised a little bit of fuel. Oh, he's coming into the pits now. Okay, is Dazzler going to follow? No, Dazzler's going to riff 1 more lap, maybe 2 more laps on that very warm front left tyre. Bear in mind that these are a lot of right hand corners, so there is a lot of pressure on that left hand tyre, and he's going through. He's held it very well through there. Hatterlad, RCMB both coming into pit. RCMB going to be going from the mediums to the hards. Hatterlad going from the hards to the hang on. Hey there. We're gonna come back and check that because Hatalad was on the hards when he came into pit. I'm sure he was. And he's coming out on the hards. Oh dear. It's been a mistake in strategy. Both compounds do need to be used. No, it was just very slow on the upload on my screen. He has gone on to mediums. Thank God for that. I really did not have to be that guy to say to the boss, no, he didn't change tyres. Yeah, okay, right, so you got up to the front, Dazzler leading the way. Dazzler going for another lap on them extremely worn tyres. I'm running 19.9s. We know Hatalad was running hards beforehand and he was running 19.9s on... I think Daz should have pitted. He should have pitted. He's going to lose time here on them. They're very, very worn tyres, I think. And then we've got Aldo in P2. Still to pit, yes, but doing fantastically well and then racing hard. We know what Aldo's capable of. We've seen it plenty of times before in the past. Yes, he hasn't had as much rig time as he did beforehand, but still a very capable driver. Running in second, RCMB in third. He has pitted on the racing hard, just under half of the tank of fuel. That's going to be enough to see him through, depending on fuel safety. Hatalad. Oh well, I do believe Hatalad was running in first and Chalky in fifth. I thought that was Chalky coming out of the pits. He just came out of the pits. It looked like someone came out of the pits alongside Hatalad. It was Cutler, so he's well behind. So Hatalad running on the mediums. We'll keep an eye on him. We know he's going to... Oh, hang on, look at this, look. First lap on the mediums, he's 10th up, running purple. Let's have a lap on board with Hatalad. Let's have a look at him. Oh, look at that feather in the throttle through that corner, full power out. He's absolutely flooring it. On the mediums, it's got to feel like he's got a world of grip compared to them hards. Clocking 150 down there, he's going to keep pushing. Coming downhill, nearly as good as 2/10 up on the fastest lap, which is held by himself, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But right, so he's coming up to the last corner. He is flooring it. He's 130 miles an hour flat through that corner, coming out that corner at 140. He is nearly 3/10 up, and look at that, 118.9. Fantastic lap there from Hatalad. He's just... I mean, Nanu, ET phone home, that kind of aliens, you know what I mean? It is so quick. We've got Chalky down in fifth, running at 121.4 as he is miles off the pace. We've got Theon Cassidy, 121.4, he's running at the same pace as Chalky. In sixth, Joyce is seventh with 124.9 territory, so he's a fair bit off the pace. And yeah. So Aldo up in first. He is running in P1. He's on worn hards. He's going to need to refuel. He's got RCMB a matter of tenths behind in second. RCMB, he has pitted. He is on fresher hard tyres. He's going to be able to brake later. He's going to be able to power out the corner earlier. He's going to be able to hit the apexes cleaner, and look at that. And as we say that, Aldo pulls into the pits. RCMB, he takes control of the race up into first with a 20.6. Aldo in second. No, he's in the pits. We've got Hatalad 119.5. Joyce not moving out of the way. Well, mind saying that, he did come off the racing line. He did let Hatalad through, so I'll retract that statement. And Hatalad, he's got a bit of a mountain to climb here, to be fair. So RCMB 120.6, Hatalad 119.5. Last lap round. We have got 8.5 minutes left. We're gonna roughly predict probably about 22-23 laps all in all. So if he is 20.6, 19.1.1 seconds faster a lap, he is going to be all over the back of RCMP within a few laps. He really is. Dazzler down in third, really starting to lose track of the top two. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here. I'm not sure if he's been uncomfortable in racing hard or what, but he's dropped a significant amount of pace. Chalky up into fourth, 19.7. Dazzler last lap, 20.0. Not that much of a difference, but 3/10 is gonna mount up over the next 6 or 7 laps. It could end up being close. Aldo not far off at all. 25.8. But he just pitted, so his last flying lap was 22.2. Chalky's was a 19.7, so we have got a bit of a speed difference there, but Aldo will get his tyres up to temperature and he will get up to racing pace very soon, so don't be surprised if these two do end up converging. We know how quick Aldo is. We've got Joycey down into 6th and we've only got 7 left, so okay, RCMB still up in first, still controlling the race, but Hatalad 19.8, RCMB 20.3. We are still looking at half a second a lap quicker from Hatalad. Give him 3 laps, he's going to be all over the back of RCMB. Have we got time for 3 laps? Let's do a little. Oh, and he's purple again. He is purple again. 0.023 up on his fastest lap. 18.9 is the quickest he's been. RCMB quickest he's been 19.4, so Hatalad is a good half a second quicker on the flying lap, and he is gaining. Dazzler, he's lost track completely of his top two now. I'm not entirely sure. I think it must be the racing hards. He's just not been able to settle on the racing hards like he did on the racing mediums. He run from wide there, dips his 2 outside tyres onto the grass, and it's just hemorrhaging time. He's good 10 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour through that corner slower on the hards than he was on the mediums. There is a time difference between the 2 tyre compounds, but maybe he's been a bit too cautious on the hards. However, I do have to say, thinking of it, round 1 I did have the settings so that you could use traction control. Did later on get told that that wasn't supposed to be the correct settings. Traction's supposed to be off. So Dazzler is having to learn how to drive this car without traction control on. I'm sure the top 2, RCMB and Hatalad, look how close he is now. He's gone purple in that last lap, 18.9. RCMB at 20.4 again. So he is half a second a lap quicker, and he is no more than half a second behind now. By the end of this lap, Hatalad, oh, do you know what? I was going to say Hatalad. Not sure who Hatalad is, but Hatalad, he is all over the back of RCMB already. He is absolutely flying on them mediums. Look at him, looking for a way by already into this left-hander. You can, and he's looking at it. He is looking at it, isn't he? And he's done it. Oh my good lord. Oh my god. If he holds that position around that outside, I swear to god, RCMB doing just enough to keep that inside line and keep that position. What an attempt from Hatalad. Honest to god, there was no way I was expecting him to try and do that on the outside, and he gave it a bloody good go, and now he's up alongside RCMB again, and he's taken pole, taken first place before the braking zone, gets on the brakes, gets the car stopped, gets past RCMB. RCMB can do nothing but sit in this slipstream now. Try and hold on for as long as he possibly can. Hope that Hatalad's tyres are going to go off, but I don't think they are going to. We've got 3 minutes, just over 3.5 minutes left, and there's no way Hatalad's tyres are dying off that quickly. What a move to get up into first place. RCMB into second, just trying to hang on to the back of Hatalad now. Dazzler unfortunately not really in contention anymore. He's a good amount of time back. Aldo is the field's starting to spread a little bit now, and then we've got Chalky miles back. He's stopped for a cup of tea and fags somewhere. Joyce is just doing what Joyce does, just keeps on plodding on. He never leaves a race, he always sees it through to the end. Massive props, and there you go. He does like to do that a little bit and all. He does like to say, look at my arse end, let me smash in my front end. Always finishes the race, there's Joyce. Good lad. And Cutler in second. Mad Hatter still up in first. Pulling away from RCMB. Look at this, look, he's just, do you know when every now and again you come across this lad, right, that when you're racing him, you wish he was in the same room as him. You know, back in like the N64 days where you could just pull out his control pad wire. Yeah, this is him. He's just consistent, he's quick, you give him half a chance, he's going to win nigh on every single race. You do want to disconnect his pad sometimes, but for someone that quick in the league, you're only going to spur on lads like RCMB, who in his own right is rapid, like really is rapid. But look at this, look. So Hatterlad, tyres looking pretty good to the end. Like he's pretty much good to just go until the end. RCMB tyres looking great. The fuel, he's gonna have to he's gonna, mark my words, fuel mix 6 short shift into hell before the end of the last lap. Dazzler, oh Dazzler the same. Fuel mix 6 short shift into hell. Aldo, no, he might have to short shift. Yep, there he is. There you go, look. He'll short shift, about half shift. He'll have enough to finish it through. Chalky, looking pretty good for fuel. To be fair. He's alright. Oh, no. Joycey, yeah, he's looking good. I think he's overfueled. His tyres are looking decent. He's good to go to the end. And he's alright. Yeah, Hatterlad, he's not making a mistake. He's an alien. No, that's what he is. Nanu, ET phone and all that. That's what he is. This lad starting to make me think the same thing. We'll keep an eye on Hatterlad because I do believe, yep, last lap. So we will keep an eye on Hatterlad. We're going to keep him on the cinematic view here. I've abused the chase cam and whatnot because I couldn't do it in the last one, but Hatterlad taking the win, round 2. Fantastic race from Hatterlad. Fuel to spare, tyres to spare, fantastic. Well done, my mate. RCMB coming in for second place. Absolutely fantastic. But hang on a minute. So, Aldo, he's overtaken Dazzler. Dazzler is out of fuel. So Aldo is going to come. Oh, he's got a penalty, but it's not going to be enough to affect his standing. He's going to take these last few corners. He's going to come home in third. Absolutely fantastic result for Aldo. Coming back, hardly any practice in the Aston, which I was surprised at how underwhelming it was through the straights compared to how strong it has been in the past. Aldo coming home, third place, fantastic. So that's your top 3. Aldo, RCMB, Hatterlad. Fantastic racing from all 3 of them. Chalky coming home in 4th. He'd be very happy with 4th considering how we finished in the last race last week around Grand Valley. Fantastic race. Dazzler saved. Now, I do have to say, I will have to speak to the gaffer. I do think there is a no running out of fuel penalty. I will be speaking to the gaffer, so don't hold it against me, Daz, if I do have to tell you you're a DNF for running out of fuel. Because this, it does, yeah, let's be honest, we don't want races finishing like this. Do you know what I mean? Like 13 mile an hour over the hill. And he's just, yeah. So I will be having a word with the gaffer, mate, just to double check. But don't hold it against me if I do have to tell you it's a DNF, mate. But that is round 2 with Joycey finishing in 6th and him in 7th. Round 2 of the DSC Mini Enduro GT3 League. The comms will get more fluent. They will get a bit better in terms of professionalism and whatnot. These were my 2 first streams, so you will have to bear with me. But from the way it's shaping up, this league is going to be an absolute belter. So I do have one more thing to address before I finish this stream. At the beginning, I said to you I would explain the situation with Sven not starting at the beginning of the race. Right. So I did say to everybody that we would have a small break between qualifying and the race, so people will have time to go for a quick toilet break or change their tyres, which whatever may be needed. I did go and do what I needed to do, and when I got back I did say in the group chat, in the party chat that we hold with this league, is everybody ready? And I heard multiple yeses. So me being me, just assumed, yep, that's everyone. I didn't bother to do a name call or anything like that. I should have done, but I didn't. So I just went, oh, great, everyone's ready. Hit start. Unfortunately, Sven was not ready. He had gone off to do whatever he was doing, either wee or fag or a bloody whatever, you know. But he wasn't ready. So, out of guilt, because it's entirely my fault, I said I'd give people the break. I did. I just didn't make sure everybody was fully ready beforehand. I'm going to take my points and give them to Sven. So Sven's going to finish in 4th. And depending on what the gaffer decides, I'm either going to take a did not start or did not finish, or I'm going to take a last place points. So Sven, I do apologise. I should have taken more care in making sure that everybody had said they was ready and whatnot, which obviously I didn't. So you are finishing in 4th in this round. You're not going to lose that many points, maybe more than what you might have done, depending on how the race would have turned out for you. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. It was 6 minutes in before I saw the message saying, is it possible for a restart? 6 minutes in, not really. So I do apologise, but you get 4th, mate. I'll take either 8th or I'll take a DNS. But that is that for tonight. Right, that's 2 lots of comms done. I've been chatting away, probably missed half of the racing, but like I said, it will get better. I quite enjoyed this, to be fair. So if my gaffer wants me to carry on and get better at it, I'm more than happy to. So from me and all the boys at the DSC, I wish you good night, have a good one, and we will see you in a few nights time for the comms of the, where are we, Spa. We are going to Spa, so the boys will be taking their GR3 machineries around Spa. I think you'll find it may be a night race, but we'll see how we get on, eh? Right, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. A lot of waffling, but you have a good night. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Night night.